I was hoping that the disconnection would not happen, but it does. Not much I can do about it. Actually, the first thing I should do... Yeah, I haven't played the Daytona USA Championship yet. Yeah. I actually used that for one of my videos. That was the wrong button. The funniest thing to me is doing this whole Pistol Star Iron Mode challenge is it's really making me thinking of all the ammo that is available on a map and all the weapons that are available on the map and, you know, just using it instead of saving it, which is what I'm used to doing. And only using it on key moments of a map and stuff. Like, that's how much of a head I think to. But because, you know, I will lose all my ammo and stuff at the start of it, it's like, might as well just use it now. Actually, speaking of which... Yeah, I don't know if I'll get to the point of streaming to where I'll do stuff like that. Insta-kill. Alright. Dusk World. Is that related to the game Dusk? Or is that unrelated? Is it a separate game, or is it an add-on to the normal Dusk? Because that's basically the multiplayer component, isn't it? Oops. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is it a separate game, or isn't it built into buying Dusk? Because that's not that much different from Quake World, which was a source port. Well, yeah, I know it's a reference to Quake World, dude! Of course I'm interested. Saves me a bit of ammo there. Well, see, that's the thing, though, is how smart. Like, you don't want the AI so smart that you have no reaction time, but you don't want it to be too easy from the last difficulty. So it's hard to figure out how smart do you want the AI to be. In Halo's case, I believe all they did to the AI is they're more better at taking cover. They are more responsive to things you're trying to do. They will avoid your grenades faster. They'll have a much faster response time to avoiding your grenades. Like, if you've ever seen... if you've ever seen how Quake 3 Arena does its difficulty, it's insane. Now, I will say one thing. There is one kind of difficulty setting that, well, not setting, but what do you call it? It's what they use to, it's one of the types of things that are done by difficulties. One of the things that I hate so much that games do, and freaking Doom 2016 did this, is changing the values of items you pick up. And if you don't know what I mean is, like, for example, let's use Doom 1 for example. Stim packs give you 10 health, alright? Stim packs give you 10 health. Medkits give you 25 health. Shotgun shells, the 4 shotgun shells give you 4 ammo. Box of shotgun shells give you 20. Bullets that spawn on the map are 10. Bullets that are dropped by zombie men are 5. Souls Field gives you 100 over health. Well, it depends on the game. Again, like a lot of the Call of Duty games can't have that feature because it's reliant of that feature. You know, but you could take an example of, let's say, Fear. In Fear, there is a sort of pseudo-regenerated health system. There we go. In Fear, you have a maximum health, and oh, I did this wrong. I should have gotten this first. Oh well. Okay, let me explain what I'm trying to say so I can try to concentrate a little bit. In Fear, trying to explain, in the game, there is a regenerated health system in the game, but it's not in the way you think. It is not, it is not in the vein of, okay, so you regenerate to full health. No. You only regenerate to a certain threshold based off of your difficulty setting. I believe on easy, I think it's up to 50 or 35. On medium, it's 25. On hard, I think it's 10. And on extreme, there is none. And so at least it gives your health up to a certain threshold, but then you have to use the medkits that you pick up off of the map, which you can carry 10, to heal yourself. Medkits heal you 50. You know what? I'm gonna count that as a legit death because I screwed up. There it is. I was trying to figure where the shotgun is. Ty? I don't know about Far Cry 2 because I really dislike that game. Here's the problem with that gun jamming mechanic, by the way, Ficus. It always came unexpectedly and never was explained when it was going to happen. I understand that realistically that wasn't, you never know when a gun will jam. But the fact that it happens at such random intervals and you have no way to protect yourself from it, that's a problem. Like, if there was a way to try and keep it so a gun doesn't jam often, that would be cool, but there was none. And so you run into issues where your gun will jam because the game said so. Sarah, stop. You have to understand, it's a cool idea. Like, I agree, it's a cool idea. But it actually is what makes trying to beat the game kind of frustrating, especially on the hardest difficulty. Because your gun jamming? You're dead. How is that fair? How could you control that? How could you be aware that was going to happen? Do you see what I'm saying? It is blatantly unfair to have a mechanic in the game that the player cannot control, and that dictates life or death on if they win the match or if they die. Yeah. Far Cry 2, in my personal, honest opinion, can go fuck itself. Okay. Ficus, in Doom, it would be unfair if I was trying to shoot and then randomly I couldn't shoot for 5 seconds and I was in a situation to where I'm trapped. How fair is that? That a system that you have no control fucks you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Since I've been playing this a couple of times. Yes, but Ficus, how does it feel if you can't shoot for 5 seconds because the game says it jammed? And you can't do anything about it. Now, if they had a mechanic to where the guns jam, and it played like Gears of War, to where if you press, you know, the reload key at the right moment, the gun can be instantly unjammed within 2 seconds, that gives player agency. That gives them the ability to control and deal with that. But the fact that you have no agency of when it's going to jam, you have no agency of how to speed up the jamming process, and the fact that you can't shoot for a couple of seconds, right in the middle of a heated moment where you can't get to cover in time, that's unfair to the player. You should never have something like that. Ficus, just because you've never had a problem with it does not mean it is a problem as a game mechanic. It's like if you were playing a board game, alright? And you had a dice in your hand. And randomly, at any point in time, you have no controller. When this happens, one of your friends grabs your arm and forces you to throw the dice whenever without any control of when you wanted to throw the dice. And then you're forced to deal with whatever consequence of that. Is that fair? Is that fun? It's not. I'm not mad at you, Ficus. I'm just trying to give an example to help you understand something. That's all. Lovely. I'm gonna have to waste one of these right now. I didn't like Far Cry 2 for a lot of reasons. The setting was awful, the story was boring, the fact that your character had to deal with a random malaria strike every random moment whenever the game decides to was annoying, the fact that the story was trying to be realistic and dark themed instead of like what the original was a fucking psychotic man in experiments on crazy aliens. Like seriously, why would you go from a really cool game to a spin-off game where you actually turn into one of those aliens to, hey, let's make it realistic? And Far Cry 3 I enjoyed. I still wish they went over the top crazy, but whatever. I'm just happy it went back to an island at least. Yes, but it only jams by player agency. Unless they added a mechanic where the gun jams randomly, then whatever. But yeah, in Gears of War, it only jams if you messed up your reload thing. But that's player agency. That's a risk-reward factor. Okay. Player agency is the importance here. In Gears of War 3, or Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, at least from what I remember, if you tap your reload button at the right time, you can reload instantly and get back in the fight, or risk a penalty. I'm sorry if I'm sounding angry at you, I'm not. I'm just trying to explain it. And concentrate on the game. It's causing me a bit of agitation, not towards you, so don't take it that way, Ficus. That's agency to the player. They can choose to ignore the reload button, deal with the reload normally, and not have their gun get jammed. Unlike in Far Cry 3, or sorry, Far Cry 2, where you're shooting the gun, then randomly jammed! Shoot 2 bullets, jammed! You know, wait till it's over it, shoot 5 more bullets, jammed! Like, that's not fun! And granted, the chances of it jamming 2 times in a single clip is not often in Far Cry 2, I know that much, but you get my point. Having player agency in certain regards is better than giving random attitudes. That's all I'm trying to get at. You know, look at the gun. Look at the gun weird jammed. Yeah. Now, again, if you like Far Cry 2, more power to you. Because I understand why people like Far Cry 2, and that's fine. But for me, on a personal level, that game can just go fuck itself. Ooh, I just realized. Better than Far Cry 5. I've never played 5. No opinions, no nothing. Alright. Time to do something risky and fun. Okay, I'm gonna do this either 1 or 2 more times. Dang it. There we go! Savon, it's okay. It's not like you had to be involved in the conversation. I'm just gonna ignore them. And screw up everything. Alright. Okay, the backlash is literally just people being fucking idiots. Seriously, it's people from Polygon and Kotaku trying to make it sound like it's this evilest thing when really it's just a game about a story. Like, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. To be honest, okay. Do you realize that almost every game that has existed in the last couple of years have always had some sort or some form of a political agenda in a weird, rooting way? Deus Ex is literally about controversies, or not, sorry, conspiracies and shit. And if you've ever listened to some of the conversation that Warren Spector has said, yeah. There's nothing wrong with games having some sort of political means to things, or getting a message. So when people get upset over Far Cry 5, it makes me laugh. And just go, so you're not upset about Deus Ex, or Human Revolution, about corporate situations. You're not upset about, what game was it? Something related to Syndicate. You're not upset. There's so many things out there that doesn't make sense to me that people get upset about. And it just makes me go, why? Why not just enjoy what the game is? And to be honest, Far Cry 5's story is kind of a terrifying truth. Look at the Westboro Baptist Church. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, I sadly cannot comment on that because I've not played the game nor know the entire story, but I don't... Yes, but what if they weren't trying to push the message and just trying to get the idealistic of something? Again, World Baptist Church. They may not be this religious cult that has guns and shit like the game did, but they act the same way as fucking the people in Far Cry 5! So just think about it. Again, I'm sorry if my voice sounds like I'm angry. I am not angry, so don't worry, Savan. I'm not angry at you. Just a lot of concentration. Yeah, I know. But some people can interpret something for just enjoying the gameplay. Like, even though I know the story of Doom very well, most people don't care. They're just like, I'm a guy killing demons. Who fucking cares what's going on with the Mars base? Most people tend to not care about what the story of Skyrim is. They just love the mechanics of the game. I'll tell you right now, if you... all I can say is, level 20 of Alien Vendetta, the mod for Doom 2. Yeah, no. Just, no. Where'd you go? Where'd the Cacodemon go? Okay. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not trying to convince you to get Far Cry 5, Savant. I'm just pointing out that, like, I've seen a lot of people that I've talked to that just, like, refuse to get the game because of all the political articles that kept dropping the ball. I'm just like, they're from Polygon and Kotaku. Who gives a shit? Well, when I actually got to play Crysis, I enjoyed it very much. Oh, I need the yellow key first. Okay, this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting, because I've never done this stage before without the BFG, and so I need to figure out how to do this stage. This may be a lot of deaths, and this is going to be fun. Crap. First try. Okay. Well, that's 3 episodes down in terms of normal Doom. That's completed. Now it's time for actually... Oh, fuck, is this going to be really hard? I'm fucking confused. Anyways, a lot of stuff I don't fully understand. All I can say is, in terms of the gameplay of Crysis, I thought the game was really fun, and I actually enjoyed the story. Because I got to play it through the Xbox re-release sort of thing, and they modernized it to work the same way that Crysis 2 did, where the bumpers did armor and stealth, and sprint was just an easy activation, things like that. So I got to experience Crysis that way, and I liked the game. I thought the game had a great story, had a great in-depth, was kind of a mixture between Far Cry 1 with some other elements. And I loved Far Cry 2's story. Far Cry 3 can go fuck itself, because I thought the story made no sense in comparison to what 2 did. But I can understand what you're saying in terms of the original release. Okay, I mean, the good news is I don't have to worry about taking too much damage, but at the same time... Alright. Oh. That was a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be. That makes me a little happy. Alright. You know, this is going a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. That was a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. I'm not even kidding. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh. Alright, so... we're done with 3 episodes. We're 3 hours into the stream. We just finished the first 2 levels, and now we're on the secret level. Oh, man. And I think I've died 3 times. 3 hours and 9 minutes. So about 1 hour or so. Savan, please. Alright. So, I'm about 6 stages out from beating this and be done with Doom 1. And I might start up Doom 2. Maybe. No, I died twice in episode 2. And then I considered a legit death for making a mistake in episode 3. So that's 3 deaths in total. Alright. Let's do stage fear. See you later, Saris. Fuck you, Fossil. I'm not gonna worry about that one person. Alright, 3 down. Crap, where did I put my water? Oh! I left my water in the living room by accident. Alright, take care, Savan. Alright. Thank you so much, Savan. Ficus, you ready to hear the secret is revealed sound 1,000 times? I don't know why id Software made each individual step a secret, but they did. So that would just be weird. Aha, there it is. All right. Ah, shit. God. Damn it! Okay, that's a death. Yes, I'll be doing the same thing to Doom 2. Alright. Almost down. Alright. Well, I haven't played Doom 2016 a whole lot to really have the tactics down to do that one. I know one thing for sure, I am probably not going to do Plutonium or TNT Evolution. I don't have a whole lot of history with those games as I do with these. I'ma get him! And he blows himself up. I don't think you can do that sort of idea of a pistol start in Doom 3. this stage is going to get a nightmare for me. But I'm prepared. Alright. Let's do this. Kit around here that I missed? Probably not. Oh, nope, there is. Alright. Hi. Alright. Yeah, I know what you're referencing, Ficus, and I'm just kind of frustrated because I just wasted a lot of health, so this... God damn it, you guys. lucky. Or if I just do that. Be careful. There we go. There we go. Nope. Two levels away. Whew! So far, I've died 4 times in this entire stream. 2 on episode 2, 1 on episode 3, 1 on episode 4. I thought for sure I was gonna die on that last stage, but I made it. Before that, picket that up. Normally I like to try and do everything, but I'm just not going to worry about it this time around. we're done. That was fun! That was so much fun! So, that's something I can put on my belt, on my Doom belt. Not only have I finished this game more than like 50 to 100 times, I think I'm at like 92 now. I've finished Doom 1. All episodes, including secrets. Pistol start. No saving. And if I die in the middle of the thing, I would have to restart the whole level again. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh. Well. Ugh. I'm good here. That was... Nostalgia all over again. I could. Oh, man. I'm proud of that. I am so proud of that. And again, a massive thanks to the streamer Outworld, who pretty much showed me this idea. Because, I mean, for him, he's never played Doom before, so obviously he's choosing himself to play on an ultraviolet pistol start if he dies type of deal. But because of him, it made me really want to try this out, because the most fascinating thing to me was that John Romero and John Carmack were very particular about how they made this game. They not only did they want to create these levels to have a lot of fun, and how they created these stages, they also wanted to make sure that the levels were physically defeatable by a pistol start, just in case if there's that person somewhere who got really far, died, forgot to save, and restart with, you know, the level with 50 bullets and a pistol. And so they wanted to make sure that every stage was physically beatable by pistol start. And granted, because I've played the game so many times, I know all the secrets, I know all the locations, so technically it was a lot easier for me. But it pretty much proves the point that it is physically possible to beat this game on pistol start. And I think that's fantastic. And it makes me love a lot of games like this before. Now, I don't know when I'm going to stream again, because I'm going to take a break. But next stream was definitely going to be Doom 2. And same thing. Iron mode, pistol start, no saving. All levels, including the secrets. And I want to see if I can physically beat them all. So happy about that. So, thank you so much, everyone who came to the stream. And so on and so forth. Thanks for watching overall. Everyone have a wonderful day, and take care. You guys are all awesome.